Welcome to a new studio vlog. It's been a while since I filmed a studio vlog, so I thought it was time to pick up the camera again and let you come along in a week of running my crochet design business. It is 12th of August and it is also pattern release week. If you have been following me on social media, you know that I have been dipping my toes into designing bags. And this week I am releasing my second amigurumi-ish bag, Casper the Crab, which is inspired by my amigurumi Casper the Crab that is also getting released. So both of these patterns are coming out on Friday. And this is my second bag pattern. As I said, the first one was the whale, Wally the Whale pattern that kind of broke the internet if you compare to my previous single pattern releases. They don't tend to do that well for me. I usually do way better if I release a pattern together with a crochet along, a mystery crochet along. But this was the first time that let me actually grab the pattern or the bag so that you can see what I'm actually talking about. So this is a Wally the Whale crossbody bag and pouch. This is the bag version and this is the pouch version. The bag version is crocheted with double stranded yarn and the pouch version is with single stranded yarn. So yeah, this was the first bag that I released. I sold over 100 copies in the first week of that pattern, it is insane. Usually when I release a single pattern, it's I sell between maybe 20 and 30 copies the first week during launch. And then of course I keep selling over the years. That's the good thing with amigurumi and PDF patterns in general, is that you can keep selling them over and over again. This have never happened to me, that I have sold as much copies as I did with Wally the Whale bag. And one of the funniest thing is that there are a lot of new customers who have grabbed this pattern. And I have my theories what can have led to this. I had a TikTok that went really well. I mean, it wasn't going viral on anything, but compared to my other TikToks, it spiked a lot. It had about 50,000 views, I think, during the launch week. And my usual views on a TikTok is about 1,000 if it's like a good one. 1,000 to 2,000. That was a difference. It has also done pretty well on Ravelry. It has gotten a lot of favorites there. So I think that's the mix, as well as my social media strategy in general, because I have done so much more marketing for this pattern than any other of my patterns, and I don't know really what that is all about, because I'm usually very proud of what I'm making and my patterns that I release. I know that they are good, they are easy to follow, they are high quality, they are tested and all that jazz, but some way I felt so much more inspired to market this pattern bag than my usual amigurumis. Yeah, I'm in the jungle of making bags right now. I am not gonna stop making amigurumis, but I am expanding my range of crochet patterns a little. Style will be the same, it's gonna be goofy, it's gonna be colorful, but I want to make stuff that you can use, because some things that annoys me right now is that I have a bunch of amigurumis that is stuffed in a plastic box. I want to have them, like, display them and show off my pretty and goofy amigurumis, but if I would put them all in our house, I mean, we don't have space to put up all of my amigurumis. But this way, I feel like it's really fun to style a boring, may I say so? Yeah, my wardrobe isn't that exciting. So a boring outfit with a goofy funny bag. I'm very excited. This bag I've been using almost every day since I finished it a month ago, I think. And it's held up so well. You can see that it's, I don't know if you can see, but the yarn is getting a little bit fluffy, but I mean, that's the thing that happens when you wear stuff, I guess, a lot. Well, I mean, you can see that it's not as clean as it was maybe when it was new. But you could probably throw this, maybe not in the washer, but wash it by hand if you want to. So I might do that at some point. But for now, I'm gonna keep using it until it falls in pieces. And hopefully that is nowhere near soon. I don't think so. It has held up very well. And I think this is gonna hold up even better because I feel like this is maybe even sturdier in the construction than the whale bag. It is also a little bit bigger, so you can fit a little bit more stuff in here. But yeah, I'm very excited. And it has a lining, and I am so excited. Yes, you kind of have to crochet everything double because you have a back piece, a back lining, a front piece, and front lining, but it's so worth it. It also makes the bag feel really sturdy. So yeah, we're gonna have a release a week. The release is on Friday. I am gonna update you as we go during this week. I'm excited to be here again and make a studio vlog. I've been missing it, talking to you like this and sharing behind the scenes. Yes, have you been missing them too? Good morning. It is Tuesday. It is a new day. I didn't end up filming a lot yesterday because I got into some kind of a workflow. I managed to do my submission for the Line magazine. They are usually a magazine that publishes knitting patterns, but they are making a special edition for crochet patterns next spring. So I have designed a pattern for them. I don't usually do magazines because the pay is usually not worth it. But for this time, I really love the magazine for the first. It is a Finnish magazine. I thought it would be fun to try it out. And it's like the first magazine that I feel like I would really want to have a pattern in. The other ones I haven't really cared. I mean, there are a lot of different crochet magazines out there that you can design for, but I have never felt the urge to do that. Now I kind of have an urge to do something. So we will see. I have done one submission call previously, not to this magazine, but to another. Got rejected probably because they never answered back. So I don't know. It is scary to do submission calls. I know it's a good design, and I know if I would release this by myself, it would sell very well. but you never know if the people behind the magazine will like it and if they see that it suits their style. I know that I have a very special style, and their magazine in general. I mean, they are trying to find a cohesive range of patterns, which I understand. So it's gonna be fun. They are letting people know in mid-September if their patterns were picked or not. So we will see. If it's not gonna be picked, I'm gonna release it by myself during spring next year. I can't talk about what it is because it's supposed to be a secret. I will let you know when I can talk about it, which is probably when the magazine is out. So I got that done. Then I did some marketing for the crab bag pattern and amigurumi to get the buzz out. I'm gonna try now the entire week to publish something on social media, both on Instagram stories and a post or a reel, and then also some buzzing on Facebook as well. It worked really well last time when I marketed the whale pattern that way. So I'm gonna try and replicate how I marketed that pattern for this one too. Yeah, and then I did some marketing materials to a event hosted in Vasa in August called Bubble Stick, which I'm sadly not going to, but I am a sponsor for that. So they wanted to have some pictures to put on their social media, so I sent them to the corresponding person. And then we had a accountability meeting with my fellow crochet designers. We have this group who talks on Mondays. We chat about business and struggles and wins and successes and everything business related and crochet design related. And it is a very nice support team to have. Today I don't know what I'm gonna do. I am thinking I'm gonna embrace the fact that it's a little bit slower, because I know that after the release on Friday my head is gonna be spinning a lot, so I am taking it slow. It would be great if I could film a video today, but we will see. I am not gonna stress about that today. I'm gonna take it really, really chill and eat my breakfast. I have here that I should order yarn, but I don't know. I feel like my budget doesn't really cover it, so I might send some emails for yarn support to a couple of yarn companies instead and see if they want to sponsor or collaborate in some way. We will see. I should probably order the yarn because I could use the yarn for yarn kits in the future, but I know that if it's usually a big expense if I do it right now. So that's the morning update. Hello, it is pattern release Friday. I am at a new location. I am currently at my sister's place. We are taking care of their kids while they are away, and it is 2 minutes until the patterns goes live on my website. I'm also gonna go live on Instagram for the first time and see how that goes, just to be available for any questions and boost the promotion a little bit for the patterns. So I will catch up with you after the live stream and see how it has gone after the first hour. Yay! So excited! I just finished the live on Instagram. It went well. Instagram lives are always a little bit weird because it's not the same thing as when I host live streams inside of Happy Amigurumi Club, for example, because there is always people chatting and people engaging in the comments. But during a Instagram live, it feels like you talk mostly yourself and having a monologue. By now, I'm getting pretty used to doing that. I've been hosting a lot of lives where I've been the only one there, but I still know that people are watching it as a replay, so I want to chat either way, have a conversation with people. I hosted it during 30 minutes, so it is 1:30 and I have already sold one Casper the Crab bag. Thank you so much, Christina. And a crab bundle with both the bag and amigurumi. Thank you so much, Joke. Oh, I don't remember. I'm sorry if I'm butchering your name, but thank you so much. It means a lot. I have also now added the pattern to Ravelry, so when you watch this video, the patterns is out, and if you want to go on Ravelry and add it to your pattern to crochet list, I guess we can call it, you can go and do so. That will help me very much and boost the pattern visibility a little bit, so that would be very kind. I will update you later today when, yeah, and see how the sales are going. I know that it's the middle of the day, so a lot of people are currently working. Oh, I just got another sale. I would love if you could have the cha-ching sound on your computer too, but I haven't found if it works. I think it's just working on the app, and for my mental health, I have deleted the Shopify app from my phone because otherwise I would be working constantly. Frida has grabbed the Casper the Crab bag pattern. Thank you so much, Frida. I will catch you later. I am now gonna do Pinterest pins for this pattern, and I am gonna do, let me see, I'm gonna check that my Instagram posts have been scheduled and gone out. Sometimes Tailwind works and sometimes it doesn't, so I'm gonna check that. I'm gonna make a reel. I already have the clips filmed, so I just need to cut it into a reel. Later tonight, I might do some Facebook marketing and add it to a couple of groups, and also add it to my YouTube channel community page. But I want to split it up a little bit, and yeah, I think it's good. And if I don't have time tonight, I might do it tomorrow. But yeah, I'm really happy with this launch so far. I'm excited that the pattern is out. I'm excited to see how it will be received by people. Yeah, it's crazy. However many patterns I release, I seem to be as excited for each and every one when I finally release it and get to share it with everybody. So yeah, I'm very excited. Hello, we are back in our apartment. The weekend is over, the pattern launch weekend. My crab party, it is Monday, and I thought I would give you an update how the launch went and compare the stats with the whale pattern launch that I had in July that went bonkers. So the crab pattern launch wasn't as successful as the whale pattern launch, but I kind of anticipated that, just because a whale is maybe more generally likable than a crab. A crab might be a little bit more out there. So yeah, I am fine with how it went. So if we take the whale pattern release weekend, after that I had sold 87 single patterns. I didn't have any bundles for that pattern release. I only sold the single pattern for €7.70, and I also had a discount code that I sent to my email list that worked for this weekend, or that weekend. So 87 patterns and €676 that pattern brought in, not counting any additional patterns that people bought during that weekend or anything, only the whale bag pattern. Then we have the crab pattern. I had 40 orders exactly during the weekend, and I sold in total 57 patterns, not including anything non-real crab or bag related, because the 57 patterns is all the patterns, also patterns sold inside bundles. And it's €361 that I got during this weekend. In that there are all the patterns. It was hard to calculate out the other ones. So that's for the entire weekend. The 676 on the whale launch weekend is also for extra patterns as well. But I don't remember that I didn't really sell a lot of extra patterns. During this weekend I did sell additional whale bag patterns and some other patterns, but not that much. In total, I sold 55 crab related patterns, so that is both the crab bag and the crab amigurumi, so it is 33 pattern less than my previous launch. This launch is more like my usual launches. It is a better launch than my usual like amigurumi single pattern launches. I did do a lot of the same marketing strategies as I did for the whale pattern. I would say I did at least the same amount. One thing that differs was that during the whale launch I had a TikTok going semi-viral for my size of TikTok account. I think it's up in 60,000 views now, and it had around 50,000 during that weekend. So that boosted a lot of sales, and I got a lot of sales through TikTok because of that video. I don't have the exact stats because my channel on TikTok, or my account on TikTok, is so small, so I can't have a link to my website. If I would have that, I think I could see in the Shopify statistics how many people have come from TikTok alone. The amount of new people who have found me through the whale pattern, it can't be anything else than the TikTok that made that happen. Because Pinterest takes a couple of months because that is kicking in. And yeah, I got a lot of favorites on Ravelry, but I don't think that some sales might have been from Ravelry, but not in that quantity. Instagram, yeah, but not in that quantity. The same with my email list. So the only thing I can come up with why the sales went bonkers during that weekend and the entire week afterwards, I think we are up in 150 sales now for the whale pattern, and it's mid-August, so it's been out in a little more than a month now. And that is also something that I'm trying to see with this crab pattern. Even though the launch weekend is over, I will keep promoting it, and the sales will keep on coming in because this is a long game and not a short-term quick cash game. That is a little bit of an update of the crab pattern release launch. Thank you so much if you are one that have bought a pattern, whether it is the amigurumi, the bag, or the both. I am really grateful for all the sales that I have gotten during this weekend, and I am very excited to start working on my next bag. The plan is to make one for Halloween and one for Christmas season. So yeah, if you have any questions, put them in the comment section. And if you want to go and check out the patterns, I will also leave the links to those down below. And if you can't buy a pattern, one thing you can do if you still want to support me is to go and favorite it on Ravelry. That is totally free, but it helps the pattern visibility over on Ravelry. That would mean a lot to me. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next video. Bye!